Hi Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot reading. Cancer Love Tarot reading. Cancer Love reading. And as is almost pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer Love Messages reading, channeled messages from your person, channeled love messages, I should say, messages from their higher self. Cancer, I'm channeling for you in December. We're in the holiday season. For those of you that celebrate, happy holidays. December 2024, actually, oh my gosh, December 2023. What I wanted to say is December 2023, but we're coming up into the new year pretty soon, 2024. Oh my gosh, it seems like it's way too fast. Anyway, you could be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And that's because this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. That is the most I take. It's the Ten of Swords. It's the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Cancer. Looks like somebody wants to apologize. Somebody's really thinking a whole lot about you. Your person here. This is the partnership placement. You have one foot out the door. You have one foot out the door and they have one foot coming in here, at least with an apology. It's the Ten of Swords, Sun and Gemini in reverse. It's a healing energy, and it's actually more than an apology. It's, look at that. It is asking for forgiveness, Cancer. Here you are. This is your energy, Venus and Cancer energy. So this person still loves you. It's someone that you also love too. It's pretty clear. Soulmate energy, for those of you on a twin flame journey that is here, that's definitely not for everybody, but I'll always bring it through. And we have the Page of Cups here. Are they bringing in more than an apology? This can be around proposal energy, and it can even be marriage proposal, which is quite big. We're not going to get into that because, you know, it's not really clear yet. And anyway, that's not always going to be the case for everybody, because proposals are, you know, let's talk, let's meet, sending a message in, whatever that is. But we do see that they're coming back in here and they're really thinking a whole lot about you. It can be that you have known your person really your whole life. I want to say, you know, since you were younger. But it can also just feel like that. And that's the soul connection. And that's coming through here too in the Six of Cups. That's the Sun in Scorpio. And they're kind of getting ready to come in here, which is really interesting because we can see that as they're preparing to come back in, you have one foot out the door. Look, it's back and now it's in reverse. Cancer, this is where your person's energy is the strongest. They're everywhere, of course, but it's the strongest here. It's a validation of what we know. No contact, no communication, and or in separation, connection in separation reading today. Really interesting how we see the apology here. We see that they want to come in here. And as we're talking about you having one foot out the door, it's kind of flipped, but it's also a validation of where things are currently. The Star energy. The Fool. The Six of Wands in the upright. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a new cycle, Cancer, coming in. You know, I didn't even finish telling you everything I wanted to tell you. Let me just tell you that all the cards that are coming in today, all the decks are down below in the description, and all the playlists. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are really long, in-depth twin flame readings. Also, all signs, tarot readings, of course, all zodiac signs. Remember, it's a general tarot reading, and I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Really helps to keep the channel moving. Thank you. Okay, there are things that I wanted to say to you, but your reading just was coming down so fast. It's a new cycle here. Look, these wands are coming down. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, so this separation has been really difficult. They're really wanting to come in here. It's the Six of Wands energy. It's Jupiter and Leo energy, and What are they overcoming? Because there are some challenges and some obstacles we can see here in the Five of Wands that they're kind of trotting on by. In fact, this horse doesn't even really want to look. But they're coming in here with a victory wreath on their wand. It's a fast energy. It's the energy of love. It's around matters of the heart. And they're riding a horse that's particularly emotional. We can see that they're ready to put these wands down. And yeah, ending this separation, I feel for sure via an apology. Here is the renewal. Look, it's catty corner here to the Six of Cups and your energy. And the Fool card too is also telling me one of the things that they're apologizing for here is for, I want to say, not responding. There's an apathetic energy, also a really careless energy with your emotions. And as wild as it is, I'm seeing it actually here in the Star card as they're pouring it out. It's not what this energy is, but that's what's coming in. But what else is coming in is yeah, renewal and clarity. So why are they apologizing? Because, well, it's time. Aquarius and Uranus energy. And I do feel they've been trying to, I want to say, kind of get up the courage to come here and apologize. The clarity is here. That 8th star here, this is a 17, of course, the star energy. That 8th star was a gift, is a gift to the Strength card. And that's working out a cycle. They're really working on some karmic lessons, a karmic cycle. Perhaps they're even in a karmic connection or have something around in their life that they're working out. In any case, I do feel it affected this connection and they're wanting to apologize. This is clean slate energy. In particular, again, catty corner here with the Fool card. They've been pretty careless, I want to say, with your heart. Look at that. And look where it's catty corner too as well, the the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And as I say that, well, I was looking here at the tree because the 6 of Pentacles are on the tree as well. You know, and that's a reversal energy of the 6 of Pentacles here within the 7 of Pentacles. That's the moon in Taurus energy. So that's waiting for clarity from your person. That's waiting for the truth. This is kind of a breadcrumbing energy. It's a selfish energy. It's a one-sided energy. And you were here. You've been here. I think you're still here waiting for what outcome, because we see something coming here. If you're just waiting for a message, communication, I can see that coming in. We saw that 2 of Cups coming in the upper right. You can't fool us, Cancer's person. They're coming in here. Is it just more? Because more than an apology, because that's really clear. The 5 of Cups is here within the 6 of Cups, and that energy is strong today. That is an energy of regret for leaving, ghosting. How were things left? Was it just a broken communication or trouble communicating? Was it a physical separation? I think it's everything for a lot of you. Whatever the case, you've been waiting for that. This is the 7 of Pentacles. It's Venus and Taurus energy. And a lot of the time and effort and the heart and the love that you've put into this, and you're leaning here on your staff, on your wisdom stick, I want to say, with that 7th Pentacle, assessing quite literally the situation, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And it's in reverse here. So while you've been waiting for the 6 of Pentacles here on that tree, which is a reciprocal giving energy, in particular around communication and emotions, all of a sudden you have one foot out the door here, and it's connecting both. Well, it's connecting here to the 2 of Swords in reverse, the Moon and Libra energy, waiting for them to not be so indecisive and confused and bring you the truth. I feel about how they feel about you, but what else is around that? Is there a third party in this connection? I want to tell you something. The thing about third parties are, of course, it can be what your first thought is a romantic connection, but your person is also in that third party energy. It can be work or money, cultural, religious differences, distance between you, just being at different times, places in your life, timing, being off. Somebody's here, and then it kind of is like somebody's ready, somebody's not, somebody's available, somebody's not. That is the feeling here. There is a very strong connection between you. You know, you can't take that back. Cancer's person, we know that you love your Cancer and your Cancer loves you. And you're thinking a lot about them and you want to apologize. And I do feel that that apology here is coming. This is Uranus energy, and that's changing energy, of course, you know. And of course, that's that 8th star here, that 8. Again, connecting us also to the Strength card, that gift. That is a number of action, and it's working out. It's for renewal. And it's that 8 is also infinity, of course. So for some of you, it is around twin flame energy. It's just not going to be for everyone, but it's there. But I hear that song, I Love You to Infinity, because that's also just a particular kind of love. And of course, that's connected to balance. Both balancing divine feminine and divine masculine energies within your person so they can be clear and truthful with themselves, so they can in turn bring that to you. And that also means stepping out of shadow and stepping out of ego and being able to own things that happen, being able to apologize and ask for forgiveness. So we see that it's here, and it's what they're wanting to bring in here in the 6 of Cups. And that balance energy, of course, is also the renewal. It's the truth. The infinity is connecting us to Libra energy. And it's also literally what you've been waiting for. There's an indecisive energy here. It's an overwhelming energy. I kind of feel like for everybody. And look what is here. That Sun energy. You know, right here connecting with the Pentacles, which really need the Sun. In particular, this dust feels like a timing issue too. And I'm wondering if for some of you, Cancer, particularly now, if you're watching this in real time, but really anytime, if they're just being triggered by things that are being posted, or just, I'm kind of getting the feeling that they're seeing or hearing something, or just looking maybe more at pictures or their phone, but they're just really triggered. And in the feels here, really in the feels, but in a little bit of shadow and ego still, and a little bit of this going on. I feel like there's a little bit of headbutting going on. Interesting. There's some Pisces energy that just came through. And it's kind of like, yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know who at a standstill, kind of. Both really emotionally connected, yet not doing anything about it. Something is triggering them. And yeah, like I said, they're in all the feels. So whether they're looking at something, hearing something, or seeing something, and not wanting to lose you, I tell you, there's some strong 4 of Pentacles in reverse energy here. Sun and Capricorn energy, also Hangman energy coming through. But this overwhelming energy, because I do feel that the chemistry between you and the emotional connection is really strong. And the overwhelming energy, I feel it for everybody. And the connection here also to the 2 of Swords. It's like overloaded, you know? So here comes the Sun. Here comes the Sun, the petals, right? It connecting right here with the 6 of Wands. And again, these Pentacles really need this right now. They need a lot of things. They need the water, the love, the emotional energy, the communication. They need the truth. They need the Sun and the Moon. The Sun and the Moon, it's symbiotic. They need each other. You can't have one without the other. The conscious energy, of course, shining on the Moon, your energy, Cancer. And well, highlighting all those feelings and bringing everything up to the surface here. So this, I feel like this apology, this asking for forgiveness is so incredibly needed. It's what you need to hear. And I feel like you're not really, you might have this foot out the door, but you would receive a message, it feels. And they are getting ready here to try. Is it spinning around? Are they maybe having trouble? I kind of feel 8 of Wands in reverse energy, but we're seeing it here. There's still some shadow ego, some emotional detachment is what I feel. But the love is just really strong. They don't like this separation. I don't think anybody is liking this separation. This is also an energy of restoring harmony and healing and communication. Again, it's coming in here and just, it's information from your person. I feel like it's around a message here. But of course, that can be coming in the way of being in person. The King of Wands is in reverse. I'm not feeling bottoms up right at the moment. So I'm going to show the energy. We're going to talk about it. And then I want to just move the energy around a little bit here. But this is an energy of just, I don't want to say it, I don't mean this to be rude, but kind of like a weak energy, you know, like not really ready. And you can see that there's a little bit of fear here. We even watched it as it came back in reverse of sort of like, oh, wait. Because there's just something about the revealing. Perhaps it's making them vulnerable. There's something in their life that makes it not possible. I do feel this, there's a big timing issue here. But again, this sun energy, this is a new cycle. And this is reaching for that outcome. The sun, you know, is coming up every day, and it's a new chance to grow, to show what we didn't see in the dark. So what has been shown to your person, what they've come out of here in this day, in this energy, is that they're looking at a lot of the things that they're trying to get past, and they're really wanting to communicate with you. And I feel like also to tell you that they love you, at the very least that is coming through, but they're being kind of weird about it. But ready, at least really wanting to be connected to you again via whether it's communication or coming or together in person. Really tired of this separation. We saw it, it came, it went. Perhaps it comes back, perhaps it doesn't. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. These two are also yours. And I also think these are yours. Interesting. Cancer at the bottom of the deck. The Empress. And before we look at those, I want to tell you something. The Eight of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords. First of all, the two eights here. And together, that is a new stage. That's a butterfly. And we're talking about your person, the energy of coming out of the dark into the light. You know, it could be that somebody has been in a dark night of the soul. That's not something I use lightly, so it may not be the case that it's either of you. But I feel like here, as the sun comes up, it's quite literally seeing things in a really different way, that they're kind of triggered here. And that's the two eights here. That's a new stage. That's butterfly energy. And of course, it's the Eight of Cups, and it's in reverse. It's Saturn and Pisces energy. So this is them coming back into your energy. This is the emotional flow coming back to you. Of course, that 8 is the action number. It's also working out some karma. It's also infinity and balance and a new cycle here. It's this flow, and it's coming back in. They have been stuck, and you can see here that they still are. So we know that this is on their mind. And this is a Saturn energy, you know, and Saturn is the planet of restriction and structure and rules, and, you know, it can slow some things down. And I think it's still slowing some things down here. But, you know, look what's here, the Empress too. They want to be honest with you. They want to share, I feel like, their feelings. It's actually really clear. It's very strong here in the Major Arcana energy. But here's the thing that we've been talking about. It's the timing. And I have to say, I think for probably, I don't know how long it's been for you, but the Empress has been in reverse. She's coming in here in the upright, divine feminine energy, Taurus energy. But the timing, something about the timing, and also your person has been kind of pulling back, I feel, emotionally. And as there's so much feeling here, but even I'm feeling that they're just, I don't know, yeah, it's King of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse. It's like suppressing the energy. It's some of this energy, minor arcana energy, but still, it's Jupiter and Gemini. It's really where they're putting themselves. It's still an action number they could get right out of here, because they're still standing in all the emotions, and they haven't stopped. They're so in their head, actually, so much in their head. You're right here. The journey that you're on with your person, whatever that journey is for you, you're right here. You're very much on their mind. And I want to tell you something else, though. This is the transformational energy. It's a butterfly. It's a new stage. There is also, this is where they put themselves. But I also feel like there is an energy of whatever it is they're trying to work out, too. You know, it's like a little bit of fear coming out of there. And we saw that in the King of Wands. They're really wanting to communicate with you. And there's the Hangman and there's the Four of Pentacles. These are both the energies that I felt coming. Sometimes my guides have a sense of humor. Yeah, so here we go. They haven't let you go. They haven't let you go. They're really indecisive. There are some power struggles here, but I don't think that's even about why you're not talking. It's just that they're here, and it's more about like just who's making a move, if you know what I mean. But indecisive, and they haven't been. They're working something out here. Major Arcana energy. There's that Pisces energy. It's so strong. And it could be, of course, you're dealing with the Pisces Cancer, but you could be dealing with a lot of signs. And I don't know their chart. So, you know, don't worry about that if it's not resonating, because that's pretty much not anything I go into anyway, because it's just so far-fetched. You know, everybody pretty much is here. All the signs are coming through. But I tell you, the energy that I felt of the Four of Pentacles and the Hangman has been strong, because they haven't let you go. You're one of the Pentacles here. Commitment, relationship, connection. What is that? It's a pentacle. And there's another pentacle here that they're needing to work out. And again, it can be romantic, of course. A karmic connection in particular for some of you, that's really strong here. Even with the Strength card, that has been inevitably brought in because of the star energy. But again, it can be distance, cultural, religious differences, just timing, being at different places at different times in your life, or just the availability, or somebody's ready, somebody's not, somebody's available, somebody's not. It's a lot of that going on. There is a lot of power struggle going on here, I feel. Yeah, it's been an only time will tell energy. And there's that Sun in Capricorn energy that I was feeling. Look at that. The Hangman, of course, is a 12, and that's a 3. That's divine. That's divine timing. It's communication and growth. They're really working on that. And they're also thinking a lot about what's been going. Look how much they're thinking about everything here. And the Six of Cups, we know it's all about you. There's a lot of nostalgic energy here. A lot. And they're not just thinking about when things were easier and good. There's some regret here for how they handled things. And they're sending that through. They want you to know they haven't let you go. And they are sorry, and they are asking for forgiveness. And there's a little bit of embarrassment here, because the thing is this is not somebody who I feel like is an egotistical kind of person. It's just, they're just kind of in it out of protection. Wounded ego, I guess I want to say. Some triggering, yeah. Most definitely. And there is something here. So that's the pentacle here. You know, they're holding on to you. It's right there. You're holding it in reverse here with one foot out the door, and they're saying, I don't want to lose you. I love you. I'm a little afraid of all of this, and I have to figure this out. You might be gone out of there, and that's just, you know, you have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone does. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. People go bonkers when I say that, but it's true. But we see here that they are sending an apology. They're trying to work some things out. They love you. I feel like that you love each other. And the sun has shown some light on your person, and they really do want to communicate with you and come here and say so much to you, including the truth, connecting to the 5th chakra, including the truth. And that's connected to timing, this communication to the divine. Not letting you go here, connected with the 6 of Cups. I mean, what are they planning? It can be a message just pops in. Maybe something already has. Or it can also be that this is your message here today. My gosh, look at this. 3 of Swords in reverse. It's more apologetic energy. This is real strong. It's Saturn and Libra energy, and it's coming here with the Knight of Pentacles. They're apologizing for, I want to say, well, yeah, look at the harness here. It's not done. So not taking care of this connection, taking care of your feelings. I want to say, well, not really, not working on the connection, but it kind of just goes further than that, I feel. Because this is somebody, we see that in the Eight of Cups in reverse. And I was thinking, did it go back? No, it's here. It's here that they, you know, left either communication or physically. But for some of you, it was some ghosting. It was just kind of, they were gone. For others, it was a slow withdrawal. And that also really connects for me today with the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury energy. They weren't really thinking, you know. They were being kind of selfish. That energy has just been coming through really strong. And they're sorry for that. This is the healing energy. It's an apology. Gosh. And not really being able to count on them, I want to say. Not doing the work, and you have, which is also why you're popping out of here. You have one foot out here. And they're literally saying, I'm acknowledging that, and I agree, and I'm sorry. And I accept that. I'm working something out here. I really want to communicate with you. I love you. There's an I love you but. So what is that but? I think it's here in this other pentacle, whatever that is. In fact, I really love you. I know this is a deep soulmate connection. I think about you all the time. This is really all of a sudden feeling really emotional, Cancer. The messages that they're sending through to you right now are feeling really overwhelming. Like, I have to say all this to you. I love you, Cancer. I love you, Cancer. They love you, Cancer. What can I say? They're a little bit stuck. Cancer, I want to bring in some oracle. We're shuffled and we're ready to go, but I want to look at the bottom of the deck. It's the bench, and it's assessing the situation. Yeah. It's what you're doing here. It's what they're doing, but in a very different way. You know, really, really. The regret is so strong. I feel like I could keep going in your reading, Cancer. I want to tell you that because the regret energy is so very strong, but I'm also feeling like I need to keep moving. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't, but nobody's sitting here on this bench anymore. Hello. I saw the camera as it was turning off, but I couldn't catch it. It's sort of like having gotten up from the bench and just sort of walking around. They're doing that. There's a strong nocturnal energy here. It's a triggering going on. And I think you're kind of doing that almost like pacing, you know? You're both still very much in each other's energy. I'll tell you that. Physically, whatever decisions you are needing to or will be making, that's just something else. But your connection and your telepathy, you must be hearing a lot of music or hearing things that people are saying and having these moments of synchronicity in your days right now, because it is just incredibly strong, this connection and the energy flow that they're sending back to you. And by the way, there is no overall energy here, I know. So perhaps it's going to come through in your oracle, maybe in a channeled love message. There's the moon energy. There's the wand. There's the alignment. There's the root. By the way, I'm not reading oracle in reverse. Okay. So the leaves are here. Both of you are here. Change. One of the leaves has a little wound, you know. I don't think that your feelings have changed that much, but there is there's a wound here. And why also that they're needing to apologize. Where do I want to begin? I'm going to begin as they came in. So there's the moon energy. Influence. That's you, Cancer. That's you. Also Pisces, also Gemini, and that's the emotional energy here that is so incredibly strong. And look at that. That's the moon energy that we've been feeling all over in in the energy, in particular in that Six of Pentacles here that's in reverse, and on the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon in Taurus, and what you've been waiting for, the communication and the clarity, the emotional, the reciprocity, I want to say, the availability, which we see here is what they want. And it's connecting right here with the sun, the conscious and the subconscious. So as we were talking about, actually, it should be here, of coming out of that dark into the light and just really, really owning a lot of what happened, but really owning their feelings here and really just up in the feels, the direction, the staff, thinking a lot about you here in the Six of Cups. This is the staff. It's connecting us to the Magician card, but it's also connecting us to the one you're holding on to here about the direction you want to take, because it's in reverse. You know, it's one foot out the door. They're also holding on to a wand as they're riding their quite emotional horse, wanting to come in here and communicate with you. That Magician energy, as above, so below, wanting so desperately to turn their visions into reality. Take this inspired action. That's manifesting soulmate energy. Look at this castle, the alignment. It's the journey that you're on. And where was that? Where did we see that when we were talking about your castle? Anyway, it's also here in the Ten of Wands in reverse. It's your journey, and it's also the alignment. And the thing is whatever is going on between the two of you, how you feel about each other, I just think is here. That is in alignment. Everything else is kind of bonkers. You know, timing, holding back, why you're even separated in the first place, why they're apologizing. The root. So that's the earth energy, of course, and getting to the root of issues. A lot of things are being brought up for your person with the sun and the moon energy here, the strong influence of the moon, the full moon here, which is just revealing everything. A lot of emotional energy. And that's also why they just kind of came back in reverse here, because they've been, I feel like, really suppressing it and hiding it. A very itchy eye right now, and that's usually an indication that Archangel Gabriel is here, and that's the wake-up energy. And there is some wake-up energy here. I don't feel like it's a full-on head force energy that's life-changing, but it's definitely coming back into your energy, and they are having this wake-up energy, this innocence lily. It's kind of page energy too. It's a new beginning energy. And this is, again, it's a lot of the feelings that they're owning for you, yet sort of still hiding it. The potential and the boundaries. So look, that's the armor. Yeah, that's the thing. I still feel that's up here. I think you're both wearing some armor, actually. A lot of triggering and mirroring, yet the love that you have for each other already came through. Cancer's person, so you can't hide it, and we also see it. It's extremely clear. There are some, I do feel that there are still some obstacles and challenges around your person, which of course brings that around the connection. And again, it really just goes all the way back for me to the Empress. The major arcanas today, though, my gosh, Cancer, the Empress, the Sun, the Star, the Fool in reverse. In any case, the potential here, yeah, of course. I mean, I feel this love here. I'm putting this right with the Six of Cups. With this really, I just feel like this intense energy coming from your person today here. The Hangman connecting with the armor. Also with the past energy and some of the current energy of the Fool in reverse, the carelessness, the not really being fully open, the holding back, the hiding. a lot of the reasons I feel that they want to apologize to you. Cancer, I want to bring in some channeled love messages, channeled messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I'm going to close my eyes. Oh, there's something that just fell on me here. We were meant to meet. Fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Was this one of those serendipitous meetings, Cancer? Because they're very drawn to your energy. Really drawn. They never stop being drawn to your energy, but it's like you're like a magnet. You're like a magnet to a lot of people, but you're a magnet to whoever is here in this reading today for you. And right now, it's incredibly strong. I was stupid. Ten of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse too. And the potential for alignment, look at that. And the new beginning. It is here. I just feel like it's really a matter of timing. I am so sorry I hurt you. There's a lot of that apologetic energy here today. Sort of like being in the naughty corner, in the hangman, you know. I'm trying to send you a message. Yeah, that's been coming through really strong from the get-go. Six of Wands. My heart belongs to you. We know. No one compares to you. We are soulmates. I'm going to put this with your Six of Cups. There is so much left unsaid. Did we see that already? No. I'm trying to send you a message. There is so much left unsaid. I made so many mistakes. I keep feeling like they're repeating it, you know? I spy on you. That has already come through. They have been. They're really triggered. I don't know if they're just hearing it from someone or they're actually seeing it, or even for some of you that maybe just got really quiet. Do you still love me? Do you still love me, Cancer? Do you miss me too? So somebody's sending in, I miss you. This is your last channeled love message from your person, Cancer. I made so many mistakes. A lot of that energy, you know, this Eight of Cups energy in reverse coming back in here with the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Very, very strong apologetic energy, really asking for forgiveness. They were stupid. They're saying, I'm so sorry I hurt you. Oh, look. This is a repeat. I made so many mistakes. So there's two here. Regret, like I said, well, why are they? There we go. The regret is really strong. It's the Five of Cups energy. Cancer, I could keep your reading going, but I'm feeling that I need to close it now. I thank you so much for joining me today. This is palpable. I can feel this all the way down to deep into my bones, actually. I really enjoyed your reading, and I hope you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video. It really helps to keep the video, you know, show it to more people. And subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps to keep the channel moving. And it goes without saying thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you so much love and so much light and hoping for the best possible outcome. I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye, Cancer.